Who can tell me what an unwanted pregnancy is?
As far as I know, an unwanted pregnancy is a pregnancy that you weren't expecting and that you didn't intend.
According to a report published in 2015 by the National Institute for Statistics and Demographics, a third of the population of Burkina Faso is young, that is, aged between 10 and 24 years. These young people face limited access to quality information and services regarding sexual and reproductive health. The direct consequences of this state of affairs are unwanted and early pregnancies, clandestine abortions, early and unprotected sexual activity, young people having multiple sexual partners, and sexually transmitted infections. That leads to a high rate of teenage pregnancies, an average of 23.8% in 2010, among girls aged 15 to 19.
Les jeunes et les adolescents n'ont pas l'opportunité d'avoir des services qui leur sont toujours...
Young people and teenagers don't always have services that really cater for their needs. This is due to the fact that we are governed by social, cultural, and family norms, which at times make it difficult for teenagers to visit and use our health centers for information and guidance. There are some young people who need advice and information, but the social pressure can reduce the accessibility to the health centers and to the services we provide. The second issue we have is that we are constantly reminded that we must cater for the need of these young people. Efforts are being made in this field to meet these needs.
Les services que nous offrons soient effectivement adaptés à ces besoins.
To deal with this situation, the UNFPA, in partnership with the Kingdom of Belgium, has devised a digital platform called QG Jeune. The objective of this approach is to make contact with young people using the technologies and communication tools that they are interested in, and to encourage them to share information.
QG Jeune est une plateforme interactive web.
QG Jeune is an interactive platform which has been developed to benefit adolescents and young adults by giving them access to good quality information concerning their sexual and reproductive health.
Santé sexuelle et reproductive.
In its conception and execution, the project has relied on the contributions of its stakeholders, that is, young people themselves, the Ministries of Health, for families, for young people, and education. A QG Jeune consortium is responsible for the production of content, the management and distribution of that content, and for activities in the field.
Le web d'aujourd'hui demande un contenu très riche en audiovisuel.
The web today requires audiovisually rich content. That's why we produce videos and animated films to bring to life the different content we produce. In addition, the content has to be fun and entertaining. That attracts more young people to visit the platform and check out the content.
Les amène à consulter les différentes rubriques.
On a eu à mener plusieurs activités.
We've been running lots of different activities. For example, last Valentine's Day, we went around different schools and invited young people to come to a sort of conference. There, we spoke to them about the platform, helped them download the QG Jeune app, and played games where they won prizes.
On les a invités même sur place à télécharger l'application QG Jeune, à jouer des jeux, à l'issue du quoi on les a remis des lots.
In the towns of Tenkodogo and Fadangurma, the UNFPA has installed an intranet service that gives young people free access to quality information on sexual and reproductive health.
Nous avons aussi le système de chatbot où ils peuvent effectivement...
We also have a chat box system where they can get in touch with health professionals to ask them questions and get answers and advice to help them overcome problems that they may be facing.
surmonter un certain nombre de difficultés.
La difficulté majeure qu'on a eue au niveau
The major difficulty that we faced in terms of research and production was adapting content for the three different age groups, the 10 to 14-year-olds, 15 to 19-year-olds, and 20 to 24-year-olds.
We faced a number of difficulties. For example, often when we were in the field, people refused to collaborate with us. There was also the problem of internet connection. If you're a bit out of the center of town, it didn't work well. It didn't cover the whole town in Tenkodogo. Those were our biggest problems.
The platform is a highly commendable innovation for young people in these towns.
Un jour, j'étais avec une copine, un tonton est venu, nous a parlé de la plateforme QG Jeune.
One day I was with a friend and this man spoke to us about this platform QG Jeune.
De la reproduction.
He said we could get advice on reproductive health there.
Faire des recherches,
So I did some research on the platform and I got lots of good ideas there, which have really helped me.
des notions qui m'ont beaucoup aidé.
Le niveau de connaissance en santé de la reproduction
The level of knowledge of reproductive health has really gone up. Because the information that we were giving, like what is the menstrual cycle, girls don't bother asking us those anymore because they can get the information on their telephones.
les jeunes filles ne viennent plus poser ces questions parce qu'ils ont ça sur leur portable déjà.
In the first year, we had 1.5 million visits to the site. And the latest figures I have are that we had 1,779,904 visitors to the platform website. In terms of downloads, we're at 2,530 downloads of the QG Jeune mobile app.
En termes de résultats, nous sommes déjà très satisfaits.
In terms of outcome, we are already very happy with how things are going. I'd like to point out that the QG Jeune platform is available outside the towns of Tenkodogo and Fada. It covers the whole of Burkina, but also beyond our borders. That's to say, you can have access to QG Jeune wherever you are in the world.
Du globe, vous pouvez avoir accès donc à QG Jeune.
Les filles qui ne connaissent pas la plateforme QG Jeune, je les invite.
I would advise girls that don't know the QG Jeune platform to go on there and get to know it because it will help with their development.
La jeune fille.
En termes de perspective aussi, nous voulons passer à l'échelle.
In terms of the future, we'd like to move to scale, to allow those who don't have access to an internet connection to have the possibility of connecting offline to use the platform.
QG Jeune.